CrossFit describes itself as constantly varied, functional movements performed at high intensity. But what if we use all the tools, training advice, practices, and the methodology of CrossFit, but took away just one element? What if, instead of becoming constantly varied, we went all in on one particular movement? Ben Bergeron, head of CompTrain, says that when his top athletes have a weakness, they work on it relentlessly. They will perform said weakness 3 times a week. And if it's a bleeding weakness that could potentially derail their CrossFit season, they will hyper-focus this said weakness every day for 30 days straight. Applying this mindset, using their techniques, and finding the best approaches to achieve these goals, I'm going to teach you at home how to crush your goals, see improvement, and fill those holes. This challenge is called Ground Zero. I'll do what it takes to make you believe. With my heart and high for drive, we do what we want, but when I'm free, with our hearts on. What's going on, beasts? Welcome back to Ground Zero, episode 5. Today's topic: 120 kilos has never moved this easy. Before we start the video, of course, if you love this series, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, check out my website, absolutebeast.org. Today we're looking at hitting week 2, session 3, which I believe is roughly the third way through the program point. So we're 10 days in with 20 days to go. And this definitely means that we are getting closer to hitting those top ends of the weight. This is our ladder day, so we're going to hit our volume for our bench press, starting off with 1 set of 8 for me at 50%, and then we're going to move down the list. So with this day, it really put into perspective that my bench press is improving. I'm getting stronger. The volume that we're putting in, the technique work that we're putting in, the, more touches to the bar and focusing on those movements that are a little bit weaker, like my tricep lockout, it has been paying off, as you'll see towards the back half of this session. It really shows that, you know, one of those things that if you keep attacking the same thing, you keep being consistent on the same goal, you are just eventually going to get stronger. And a couple of things that I probably give credit to when it comes to what has made me a little bit stronger in the bench press so quickly. Keep in mind, I don't want to mislead anybody by saying that, you know, it's only been 10 days and, you know, these gains are coming super quickly, which is false. This is my 5th week on the cycle. I did a 4-week testing cycle to weed out any of the movements I didn't like, make sure that the program was in the best possible place before I tried it properly and then released it to you guys. This is the set of 120. I believe this is the easiest I've ever moved 120. A nice clean lockout. There's no struggle in the movement at all. It was 2 sets of 2 at that 85% range, so it was pretty good. Moving on to 3 sets of 6 to 8 pull-ups. I believe I started this first set of pull-ups unweighted, and I realized it was actually getting a little bit easier, so I'm getting a little bit stronger in the strict pull-up, so I added a 5 kilo plate onto my body. But like I mentioned, it's my 6th week of bench press program, 6 days a week, so it's really showing that the progression is coming, and I have been following this 30-day format. With the first 30-day format, there was a few movements there that, you know, didn't need to be there. A little bit too much volume in some places, not enough in others, and I just, you know, wanted to make sure I was giving you guys the best possible program to improve your bench press in the shortest amount of time possible. Now, of course, as mentioned in the introduction video, episode 0, with this series, that, you know, you might end up not progressing, you know, your bench press to the goal that you want to achieve in the 30 days, and that's very likely, if not guaranteed, to happen. I don't expect to hit 150 in this series. What I do expect to do is make sure that next 1 rep max bench press that I do go for is cleaner. The lockout on the elbow isn't so much of a struggle, and it's not a labor to perform. And I'm able to go into confidence into the next 6, 8, 10 week cycle, knowing that yes, it's coming around, I'm getting closer, and I'm on the pathway to progress. Keep that in mind. A lot of things you'll see online mislead a lot of people, saying that you can do something super quickly. Generally, the faster you can do something, the more inherent risk, the potential for I guess being misled can be happened. It's not even a real word, but you understand what I mean. If something's too good to be true, it normally is. So I wouldn't, invest everything you can into what you hear. The whole purpose of obviously this 30 days was to just get more touches on the bar, get more practice, and become more proficient, so that when we move into a 6, 8, 10 week cycle, we're in a good spot. Our technique's down pat. We know what we need to work on, and then it's just attack. So this video really showed that 120 kilos for me for many years was like a max. I don't know if you remember back to the 1 ton challenge, which I will leave a link in the description. But in the 1 ton challenge, I only hit 120 for 1 rep, and now I'm doing 2 sets of 2 at 120. It's pretty phenomenal, and it does show that the progression is happening. I am getting better, and it is all due to the program, the consistency, my education with the bench press, and my ability to focus on a specific skill and try and master it. Yeah, there's been some downsides. Have I had any issues or niggles? Of course, these are things that have come up, but from previous injuries in the past, and previous issues in the past. But that's really what this video was about, focusing on just seeing what happened, what I've come from part 1 to this stage now. And what you're seeing on the screen at the moment is the plate halos. I actually went heavier and a bit of a struggle on my face than last week, but it's just the same thing. 3 sets of 12 reps on that one. Now we're moving into session 4, technique bench press, to finish off the video as always. But I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Once again, if you have any questions, you have any concerns, leave it in the comments down below. I'll try and answer as many of these as possible. These videos should be coming out in 3-week blocks. 3-week blocks, 3 video blocks. So you'll have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or some sort of format like that. You'll get episode 1, 2, and 3. Then the next week you'll get 4, 5, and 6, and so on and so forth. So you'll be able to follow the series and perform the program verbatim, essentially, if you are following along. But if you do have any questions, let me know. As of this video, I'll probably be away for work, so my response time will probably be a little bit slower than normal, but I'll try my best to get back to every comment possible. Hope you're enjoying the video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, share with someone who is looking at improving their bench press. If you want that full program, absolutebeast.org is where you get it. And as always, you guys stay a beast.